5 likes and 5 dislikes about my car. So it is dark out here. My bad. You know, this wasn't exactly planned, but you know, things happen, and I said let me go and record, take my mind off of things. So hey, that's why it's dark out here. But yeah, hopefully y'all guys can see. So the first like about my car, here's a like. I love my sound system. Okay, you see this? My car has 7 speakers. These speakers in the back gives you that bass in the back. You know, it gives you that fucking bass. All right. Doesn't have door speakers. Now it wouldn't fit in this car because the doors are like smaller than like, you know, newer mid-size cars. This car's still spacious. It's just the door is a little smaller. Plus it has a cup holder, so the speakers wouldn't go right there. I do have extra speakers on the passenger doors right there. You probably can't see it. And on the other side. And then I have speakers right here on that side. So all those together are 7 speakers, okay? And also you can adjust the bass and stuff in the, let me see. Yeah. So as you can see, you know, I got my bass turned up. You know, I like it. Treble turned up a little bit. Fader, I don't want that because why would you want to have it sounding like louder on one side than the other? Doesn't make sense. But anyway, yeah, so I love my bass. It makes up for my engine, you know. It's a V6, but it's not loud like a lot of V6s, and I'm gonna talk about that in a second. If I'm blasting 19 Jeffy, NBA Youngboy, all right. If I'm blasting them motherfuckers, max volume, and I pull up behind you, and I pull up kind of close, get the fuck out my way, okay? Get out my way, all right? I ain't playing. I'm not playing. You see an Accord blasting 19 Jeffy or NBA Youngboy, and he talking about, yeah, that type of stuff. No, I'm joking. Body damage is way too expensive, okay? I ain't tearing my car like that. Now, things I don't like about this car, it has lots of body roll. Now, as you can see, it's a big car. When you zoom, like when you really look at it, it's kind of a long car. You know, the back a little long, the front a little long. But the cabin is, you know, a little bit more compact. I mean, it's big still, but it's, I don't know, this car got lots of like space that they could have utilized, but whatever. If you look at the back, it goes in more. Plus, this car is a lot a little skinnier than newer cars, so you know it doesn't have that much stability. But the main factor is the suspension. I can't show y'all guys the suspension. Y'all really can't see suspension, but it has a luxury type of suspension. Not luxury, but it has sway bars. It doesn't have anti-sway bars. It's like a smooth suspension. And I used to complain about this. I just got these, like I got new tires. I think these are my new tires, because my tread was like, my tires is basically ball. Nissan Ultimate ball. Because this, don't get me wrong, this car, it has good traction. It can handle very good, but the body roll, if you have low tread, yeah, you don't go into no corner too fast, because you will, that body roll will take over yo. Now this right here is what I love most. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This engine right here is hot. Don't touch it. It's hot. I've been pushing it a little bit. Don't touch it. But this engine right here is what I love most about this car, okay? It makes up for everything else, like the age of it, you know, the other problems I have with it. This engine makes up, okay? It has passing power. Torque is not as much as like a Honda Accord 2.0, or you know, like modern turbocharged, twin turbocharged cars. Little story time, I was coming home from work, but as I was getting on the highway, it was a Toyota Tundra, and you know, I was trying to get over, but he gunned it, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna gun it too, because you know, I'm gonna get the fuck over. But then I tried getting over. Good thing I have blind spot mirrors. I'm not someone who's reckless, like I'm going to force it. If I know I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to cause a car accident, especially if it's going to be my fault. Hell no. If it's going to be a car accident, it's going to be your fault, and you're going to pay for my car getting fixed. All right. But anyway, the reason why is like I was so close, but I looked up the numbers, and the Toyota Tundra, the newer ones, it was all-wheel drive, V6, twin turbo, all that. But I was still kind of close to him. So that lets you know if this car had like a twin turbo engine in it or an all-wheel drive system, I would have been good, because it's a sedan. Now here's a dislike. I dislike how when this car, let me show you guys something real quick. I'm not gonna do too much because I'm in a public garage, and you know I ain't trying to get cops calling me because I'm flooring it. But let me show you guys something. So I'm just gonna. All right, that's it. That's it. Gas is high, and that makes too much damn noise. But this car, it sounds good when you rev it, but when you're on the highway, you don't hear it. What I hate about this is, cool, the engine is quiet, all right, but it has lots of road noise. Like, it's something like I can hear the highway up under the car. Like, it's so loud. When I have my music blasting, I can hear the highway. It's very loud. Now, I don't know where it is exactly. Got something to do with the floorboard or the pillar. I mean, it's good. This car got good vision, you know, good vision because it's an older car. Plus, ain't this damn thick, taking up the whole damn car. But yeah, I don't like how the engine isn't loud, but the road noise is very loud. You get what I mean? Another thing I like about this car, third, like I think, I love how this is an EXL. When I see other Accords, y'all don't have this. Y'all don't have that. Y'all don't have that. Okay. But this is a top trim for its time, okay? You know, has leather seats, has, you know, heated and cool. I'm sorry, heated seats. Cool wasn't a thing back then, all right? Not for Honda, okay? Mirrors, of course, it don't got the blind spot monitoring. My dad, he had a 2009 Mazda 6, and he had blind spot, doop. I don't, so that's why I got these blind spot mirrors. And I think these are actually better, because that doop, it be going off, and the car be all the way where that damn sound was, all the way where the end of this building is at, okay? And sometimes if you hesitate on that shit, then you know you ain't gonna get over, and the car is still behind. But if you don't rely on it, then you might, oh shit, it was right. So you know these are very helpful. If I do get a car blind spot monitoring, then I might not get these because I don't want to cover that up. But at the same time, I don't know. I find out when I get my next Accord. Has a sunroof, which people are like, oh, sunroof. So nigga, I use my sunroof all the time. My sunroof, it be getting stick sometimes. Don't mind the whatever that is. I think that's what it is. But allergy season. But as a sunroof, I could tilt it. Don't want to open it because it might get stuck. Sometimes it gets stuck. But it has a sunroof, has an aux cord, which I wish I had Bluetooth. But again, it's 2008. Don't expect too much, all right? And leather seats, which are aged, very aged. The seat I'm in right now. Hold on, let me show you guys. Yeah, and this seat cover is ripping too because it's not made for this type of car. So yeah, and that's what I like about it. Top trim for the time. You know, it's like a mid trim these days. I have a screen, not a backup camera, but you know, hey. And speaking of backup camera, I think this is the next subject. This is what the fuck I hate. Okay, this is what I hate. So I'm driving, you know, don't have a backup camera. Cool, okay. I have a pretty nice view. Hood ain't too long. You know, hey, okay, I'm back into the spot. This is a perfect example because when I back into the spot, I wasn't trying to park perfectly, but I was trying to get, you know, kind of close. You see this? You see how close I look? You see how close I look to that? All right, you know, of course, any car, you know, things are going to look close if you look behind you, but the back is pretty long. Okay, I know the back is kind of long. This car is kind of long, but when I use my side view mirrors, right? The wall still looks close. It still looks close. Blind spot mirror looks far, but you don't trust the blind spot mirror because you might end up banging yourself into something. And this mirror, of course, it looks a little far, but again, don't trust that. Objects in mirror appear closer than they are. Objects in mirror appear further than they actually are, okay? So yeah, but when you get out the car, you see how much space I got? Now, I ain't saying you gotta be up on the motherfucker, but you know, you could have backed up some more, okay? Because you kind of out a little bit. Some parking spots are a lot smaller than this. This is a parking garage, so it's a lot bigger, but some parking spots are a lot smaller than this. And I could have backed up a little bit more. But because this is how, and this is what I'm talking about, the tapered design. I don't like the tapered design. For one, the aesthetics look, I think it makes the car look real skinny. Like, I don't like how it looks skinnier than the Camry, and this Accord is actually wider and bigger than newer Camrys. But I don't like how, I don't want to back up too much. Okay, I don't scared of fights. But that tapered design, you know, it looks kind of, that's because, you know, this goes inward. So when you look in the side view mirror, you're only seeing this part. You're not seeing this part. You're only seeing that part. So it looks like the car might stop like here, when really it goes back all the way. Another thing I love about my car is the reliability. Now look, I had some problems with this motherfucking car, okay? I had lots of problems with it. Wear and tear problems like brakes. My car wasn't stopping properly because of sticky brake pad. Car misfiring, car shaking and stuff. I'm gonna make a skit about that. I'm gonna start making skits on the channel, but all that. But this car is still reliable. It has over 184,000 miles on it, okay? And this car is proven to go 250 and above to 300 miles and above, okay? And I'm not trying to keep the car up to 300,000 miles, but I am trying to keep it until I can afford something I really want. Because, yes, I'm all for not making car payments, but yeah, I'll be like, oh, old cars are best, you know, this, that, other. It's best for saving money. But once I get the money to buy me something before I make payments, then I'll do that. But yeah, this car is very reliable. As long as you take good care of it, she's good, okay? She's real good. My dislike about this car, I don't like the proportions. Now, looking at it now, it don't look too bad. But if you look at this car from distances, especially if you're driving and you see this car, you know, right now it looks fine to me. I don't know. But sometimes, oh, this is what kills me. When I see like the 10th gen Accords or like the newer Accords, not the 11th gen, that motherfucker big as hell. But when I see like the other Accords, they all look like they're bigger than this. Any car look like it's bigger than this, but really this car is actually bigger than the other cars, you know. But what they did, so they tried to, like I said, tapered rear. The rear looks a little smaller, you know. It hides its length. And the front, as you can see, you would think the front ends like right where the headlight is, but it protrudes all the way out, which makes the judging distance kind of hard. And I don't know, I feel like them trying to hide like the length of this car actually just made it look a little weird. You know, it doesn't look bad, but it just look a little weird sometimes. Like I said, newer cars, the interior is further back a little bit. You know, it's more laid back. This back, you know, it's more flat or whatever. And the inside has more trunk space. This car doesn't have as much. I mean, it has trunk space, but the trunk, it looks big. But when you go like a little further back, I can show y'all. Actually, I can't open it right now, but yeah, that's what I like about it. So the proportions of this car is not the best, especially the back, the tapered rear, and seeing it from angles makes it look a little smaller than it actually is. Or if the resolution changes, I forget to change the settings and stuff. But anyway, my next like about this car is the predictable driving, especially since I got me some new tires. Driving is very predictable with this car, okay? It does what I want it to do. It turns when I want it to turn. Like I said, it has body roll, so don't force it, okay? If you force it, then yeah. But then again, my tires, I had level 2 tread, level 3 tread not that long ago, a couple months ago, but of course it got worse. I had bad tread for like the past year. Half a year, and like before that, the tread was just kind of not the best because I had these other tires. They're like 5 years old. I don't remember. Person who had this car didn't take good care of it. That dent in the back, if you have a red Basque red Honda Accord back in 2024 2023, I'm talking to you from Connecticut. You ain't take good care of this damn car. How I know this car is from Connecticut? Because I looked at the GPS shit and it was up in there. Thank you very much. And that bumper does not match this damn car. It goes to a 4-cylinder Honda Accord. Thank you very much. And that exhaust system doesn't either. But you know, I ain't gonna get too much into that. And my last dislike about this car is the interior color. I know this is kind of like, but I'm cool with it now. You know, car paid off. It's my car now. So it's like, it don't matter if you like it or not. It's a damn car. It's going to get you point A to point B. But I don't like this color. I want black. Okay? I was thinking about getting my car resprayed, but I'm not going to do that. And plus, I wasn't going to do it anyway because why would I have black exterior but a beige interior? That wouldn't match. And no, I'm not about to spend so much money trying to get this black like the actual ones. I would be replacing parts and stuff, replacing the whole car basically. So yeah, I don't like the beige interior. I really don't. Okay, all right, I'm close the damn door. Shut up. Okay, I'm thinking about doing more videos about my car. You know, I plan on updating it, like, you know, headlight restoration, fixing the dents, curb scratches, you know, all that stuff that happens when you're inexperienced driver. I ain't caused no damn accident, but hey, whatever. And insurance, I don't want to bother with them. The point of having insurance. But anyway, I plan on doing that type of stuff to this car, customizing and stuff, but not too much, like a budget. Like I said, I'm not dumping money because this car gonna be worth $1,200 when I sell it. 240,000 miles in next 3 years. Oh, this car ain't gonna be worth nothing. That's my paycheck. That's my paycheck. That's not even the down payment on my next car. But hey, I'm gonna afford the next car. I ain't putting no down payments. I'm buying that motherfucker straight out. Okay. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm gonna catch you on this one.